Weighed in this morning, 221 point something. Just weighed in again before we left, 220.2. Jolly Ranchers in case. I can't, you know, get off those 0.2 pounds, but highly doubtful. I don't weigh in for another hour and a half. 2 hours. No, hour and a half. 2 hours. I don't know. 2 hours. If I can't get off 0.2, then Jolly Ranchers. That's all I have to say right now. On the way there now. All right. Hey guys. It is the day after the meet. I don't know if this camera setup's gonna hold. I'm not gonna lie. But we'll see what we can cook. The day after regionals, that is today. So Monday. What can I say? I did not perform like I thought I would. And I know everybody says that, I swear. But this has never happened to me before. In terms of like during meet, I've never been called for depth, and I've never been called for soft knees. Now, do I think that this was a small problem leading into this meet? A little bit. Not for squat, but for deadlift. It did happen a couple times. So I'm not surprised. I just usually feel like I get it on the day. I usually do. You know, it just wasn't there. It just wasn't there that day. And that's okay. The hardest part about, you know, not performing the way that you wanted to after training for so long is to literally just get back up on the horse. So that's what we're doing. I'm going into my bridge block, and I'm going back in to train today. Not that I think, you know, you should go back in and train hardcore right after, you know, essentially maxing out on the day. But doing a bridge block 2 weeks where it's kind of like getting back into the movement, and you're doing some like easy stuff. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at today. But we got a lot of things planned. So powerlifting is gonna take, or at least competing is gonna take a back seat for a minute. Yeah, that's gonna take a back seat, and we are going to just try our best to get to where we want to be. That's it. Go and get some groceries now. Got a lot of big things planned. Like I said, we're gonna try to get some more videos on the YouTube. I'm gonna work on a lot of my weaknesses. I'm gonna make sure I never get called for depth and soft knees ever again. Ever again. So yeah, we're grinding. I'm ready. I'm ready for my revenge arc. I'll call it at that. Well, it's Tuesday, 2 days after the meet. I think I finally had a chance to like not be as upset and kind of reflect on just what I need to do. And you know what? Having this meet and having it go the way that it did, it gives me a reason to come back. it gives me a reason to come back better, stronger, undeniably a powerlifter. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same trope of you get knocked down, you better get right back up. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm getting back up. After going through everything, it's been hard to still watch the live stream because I know what happens. I was there. The vibes were not up for me. So I've still had a hard time looking through it, and but I know the points I need to work on. So I have my wedding, Ken's and I's wedding, in January. So I have time for cutting, but I'm still training. I'm gonna be working on other things. I got a long list of to-dos here. I'm gonna list them off somewhere. So, plans moving forward. 1, gotta get my TFL stronger. I feel like it causes a little bit of inward knee cave when I'm squatting, and I'm not as... I think it causes my inward knee cave. It hasn't bothered me, like, pain-wise, but I think it's something I do need to work on because it's extremely weak. 2, I need to work on my soft knees before my squat. So I need to make sure I am locked in every time before my squat, and that's just going to be like the standard for me going forward. Every time I'm training, that's what's going to be happening. So we got that. Bench. I have 2 options. I'm going to work on both. So I feel like a lot of my close grip benches feel stronger, and like I can push them off my chest a lot easier. So I think I'm gonna bring my grip in a little bit, not the same as my close grip bench, but just a little bit. So I'd go from finger on the ring to probably like middle finger or something like that. And I need to work on my chest. I think I need to give my chest more work because bench, I'm probably pushing more with my arms than my chest, like isolated. So I need to get more chest isolation in there. Deadlift. So I had soft lockout, or soft knees on the lockout, which I've seen in my training happen a couple times. That's whatever. That's totally understandable. I saw it coming in and I didn't address it, so that's whatever. I've decided to try out sumo again. I did for a short period of time last year, and I'm ready to give it another chance. So I'm going to be working on that. I did some yesterday. I'll throw it up.